First and foremost, I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to listen to a parent ramble about the budget address by Josh Shapiro you just listened to. I'm Jim Mallard. You may know me from Candy Apple Advocacy. Pushing parents to engage with their lawmakers is what I'm trying to do, which we need more of. First thing I want to say is there's a lot of reform that is truly needed. Over the next few weeks, I am pushing out the Movement Mondays to hopefully start to address some of those issues so we can have an open dialogue with lawmakers about these topics. This last Monday, yesterday's, was about, in Pennsylvania, public schools are public district schools, public charter schools, and public cyber charters. Far too often, charters are looked at as something else than public schools in Pennsylvania. And this has to change, myself included. I'm going to be making sure that I add the word public school in front of it. The last budget laid off public school teachers, even though Shapiro claims, wrongly, a historic investment. Details matter. I'm very pro-teacher. I'm glad that student-teacher pilot grant, whatever it was, is working. Pennsylvania needs more qualified teachers. Period. Full stop. Pennsylvania also needs a minimum teacher salary. So some teachers in lower economic districts aren't looking to move to further their career or get more salary. I'm also a fan of the continuing to roll out more childcare. Of course, I'm a fan of including educational components in that, just not having the kids sit around. That's just me. I'm also a fan of hearing about more investment in pre-K, but I'm also concerned because he also did mention this statistic, and I want you all to take note of this particular statistic. If you hear nothing else I say, listen to this. The graduating class versus the kindergarten class has 26% less children in it. 26% less children in it, which spells trouble for our school system altogether. This will lead to school closures, possible district mergers. It's going to be something that needs addressed. We can't keep band-aiding things and hoping it works. I'm also here to address the cyber charter issue again. Another big cut like the last one will close cyber charters because you can't keep taking 25 to 35% cuts and expect to operate. You just can't. Period. And if you do operate, the program you see today in front of your child is not going to be the program that you see tomorrow in front of your child. It's just not going to be. It's going to be fewer teachers, fewer this, fewer that. It's just not going to be the same. So if you like what you have, stand up. Shout from the mountaintops. Encourage others. Your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your barbers, your whatever. To contact your lawmakers and say, hey, this school works for my child. I need it. Please protect it instead of trying to force it out of business. My child, Isabella, I'm sure some of you have seen her, has thrived in a cyber charter environment, from high anxiety to willing to speak at the Capitol. That's what cyber charter did for her. Public cyber charter did for her. I'm not going to go full into details. There's another time and another place for that. But just remember, it does work. Statistics can be misleading. I'm not saying they all are, but all schools in Pennsylvania have room for improvement. Until we have 95% of our students reading on grade level, no one should be happy. I won't be happy until it's 100%. We need to make sure we're giving our children the best start they can. And reading is the only way we can do this. Plus math skills and real skills going forward. Now to my cyber charter parents out there who've heard me talk about this now going on for years. Here's the problem. You all seem to want to wait until the budget is on the floor to engage. And at that point, when the ink's already done, you ain't moving anything. Trust me, I've talked to enough lawmakers to know. Once it's done, it's done. And the budget talks between the Senate and the House leadership and the governor start tomorrow, February 4th. So now, today, tomorrow, we have to start. And starting isn't just one email or one phone call. It's consistent. It's showing up time after time after time. Become unavoidable. Doesn't mean making trips to Harrisburg. It could be to your local district office. It doesn't mean you've got to be heard. And if you feel like you're not being heard, take the next step. And if that doesn't work, take the next step. Also, at this point, I want to mention that I am running the 2026 Parent Engagement Tracker on CandyAppleAdvocacy.com. So when you do engage with a lawmaker, we are trying to find the most engaged lawmakers with parents. And so far, it's had mild success. Our first results will come out in April. Gives you a lot of time to engage your lawmakers and push them towards the top. Or towards the bottom if they don't reply. It's fair. It's a complex formula, but it will work. I'm still stuck on this 26% gap between graduating class and kindergarten class, and what that means for the future of Commonwealth schools, period. That means district schools, charter schools, cyber charter schools, private schools, and the teaching profession as a whole. Because a quarter less classrooms, eventually, right? As it gets smaller, closing schools, districts merging, I can't begin to fathom what that looks like. But it's going to be a problem. Enrollment's down. Some counties in Pennsylvania have lost over 50% of their young people. Many, over 35% in the last 20 years. Which means this number isn't getting any better, folks. It's only going to get worse, and it's going to get worse in a hurry. We need to wake up. We need to make sure we're engaged in the process to protect our children and the children that are coming after us. I'm also calling for parents to engage with my next Movement Monday, which will be funding schools during a government impasse, or state impasse on the budget. That way, all schools have predictable income and aren't scrambling, and potentially, I've seen a number of schools put out bulletins that they will stop serving children in X days because they're running out of money and they can't find more. No parent should worry about their kids' school being closed because the state house and the state senate can't get their shit together and pass a budget. I have more to say about that, and I have more other points for Movement Mondays. So please subscribe if you can. If you haven't, I'm looking over here. I got a chat message. Hi, Angie. Thank you for joining us live. I mean, I haven't done a live show in quite a while, so this is kind of fun to get back and do it. The other thing I'm going to say here is, I'm a parent. This isn't polished. It's not supposed to be polished. This is raw. This is opinion. But we need to work together, Republicans and Democrats, because children know no political party, but they do know leadership. And with that, I'm going to end this.